After Mother Haters, rapper, songwriter, content creator. One of the best rappers of his time. And the slogan goes to the naysayers, I really lose nothing. Yep. Just another random, I don't know what it is, but that. And, yeah, I don't know how you've been feeling, but I've been feeling quite good as of late. Even though there are factors that are very challenging in nature. Factors that are very challenging in nature. And if I don't drive, ain't nothing really happening, you know. Um, you see, in the world, it goes a little something like your frustrations must not overweigh your logic and um your reasoning and your logic formulating capacities or formulating abilities. Your frustrations, because each and every one of us, I don't want to think that each and every one of us in the world, whether we are in a state of success, whether we are in a state of uh, being rich, whether we are in a state of having it or not, we are prone to a form of prone to frustration. We are going to feel frustration. That's what I'd want to think in my right mind, is that frustration is definitely going to be something that as a normal human being you feel. But on the other hand, frustration is a progress killer. Frustration. That is to say, when it comes to it taking center stage, sometimes instead of actual reasoning, frustration takes center stage. Well, and I've had to learn that the hard way in having lived my life the way that I've lived it, in having survived the things I've survived, in experiencing what I'm experiencing, in going through the hardships that I'm going through. And I've just had to, grow by myself. I've had to survive by myself. The real Foxy. Yep, hi to you too. I've had to grow by myself. I've had to survive by myself. I've had to endure times without a woman. I've had to endure times without a friend, without people that I could trust or whatever. I don't know, people that I could trust. I don't know what I'm even trying to fucking say, but one thing is for sure. Like, over the years, I formulated a habit. Maybe I could call it a habit. I don't know what the fuck to call it, but maybe it's a habit of being able to spot maybe instances of that are not gonna be as conducive for me. People that are not gonna be at the end of the day progressive or corresponding with the mode of progress that I strive for, that I advocate for, because at the end of the day, we live in a world of people that are nervous. We're currently nervous. Um, we're currently overthinking a whole lot of unnecessary things, overthinking a whole lot of things, because even I myself am a subject to that. Overthinking. I overthink sometimes myself, and I end up working myself, you know, I end up working myself into a frenzy. I overthink shit, you know, instead of actually paying attention to what I currently have or what I am currently facing. I tend to drift away and I tend to think about all the negative and all the unnecessary shit that happens to me. Abo. And hard way. In most cases, you learn hard way. In most cases, you tend to think that you are supposed to follow a certain circle when you're not. I've I've always been in the position to believe that I'm not in the position to just follow a circle and just follow, cause that's where the wind is blowing. I've never believed any of that. Abo. Which is why, which is why I get my butt up in the morning and I go work for my cash. I go work for what's rightfully mine. I work for it. I work for it, man. I break my back for it. Hey, yo, what's up, dog? Sandy Singe. How you doing? How you doing today, Sandy Singe? So, yeah, you could say that I'm a really proud man, you know. I wake up in the morning, I go and grind and I work. I genuinely work hard to make a little something, and it doesn't involve any other maliciousness. You know, it doesn't involve any malicious acts or any acts, yabo, that are crime ridden. You see. I'm from South Africa. I'm from Mpumalanga, now straight Mbombela, city of Mbombela. Where are you from? I'm from city of Mbombela, South Africa. Mpumalanga, where are you from? You know what I'm saying? Not to even mention, I represent a whole lot of okay, from Punjab. Punjab. Okay, nice meeting you. I'm from South Africa. Oh, well. Okay. Shout out to Communist Kittens. Okay. Shout out to Communist Kittens. Shout out to Communist Kittens one time. Um, I've been off stream. I've been basically off stream because I had to work a job. I had to make a little something. I still gotta work to survive, right? Because I work to survive, right? Since YouTube is just something that I'm actually just trying. But one thing is for sure, I am working to survive. Yeah, but okay. Uh, okay, your name is Connor. No one, you just sent a whole lot of messages that are unnecessary. You just sent a whole lot of messages that are unnecessary. Even people from Punjab are civilized. I'm just saying, if you are a real human being and you send messages that don't make no sense, of course, man, I'm not gonna take that lying down. You just send a whole bunch of messages that don't make sense. Either you're a butt or you're just somebody who, I don't know. You know yourself. I don't know yourself. You and your parents and your gods and your ancestors know yourself. I don't know you. I don't know you. Uh, yeah. I don't know who they is, but I'm coming up on my business and I'm forever representing. Yeah, I'm doing what I'm doing for a higher cause, even if it's disregarded because it's just understood. I'm from a society that wouldn't hesitate tarnishing image in order to be proving something that's quite pointless. Neither. Yeah, man, it's never even gonna make any difference because they supposed to be asking the correct questions. They supposed to be making some sense. But yeah, man, it's really sad because they isn't making any sense. No matter what happens, I'm always fighting remnants of my cousin and his power to be always pushing forward no matter what the odds be. He's the strongest, even he be lying on the bed, man. It really doesn't mean anything because it be combating all of this modern medicine. What is it called? Anesthesia. I didn't even want to bring this up. But at the same time, I'm just gonna be rapping, and it's gonna be as original as it has to be. Cause I'm not even trying to be hating on anybody. I'm just pushing a hustle, I'm rapping, and I'm hoping to be teaching. That is the thing that I want to be substantiating as part of being the current one who's a part of the family that I'm in. You see, from the very beginning, I've been forever representing, and I'm never gonna be as fake as they want me to be. Because even if I didn't do all the things that they did and achieved all of the things that they ended up obtaining, it's not even gonna make me to be someone who's somewhat of a freak, because I didn't obtain everything that comes in the form of a paper. It has to be confirming the fact that you are somewhat adequate. Fuck it. Hey, what's going on, man? This is an exercise, man. I ain't holding no grudges. I ain't never gonna be like paying attention to. Nigga, use either on this motherfucker to listen, to be entertained, or get the fuck out. Period. For entertainment purposes only. If you ain't like whatever it is that you see, be my guest, exit. Because, it's not like I'm really feeble thinking like some of y'all is out here. Because I ain't got no time to be begging. You see? Yeah, I do whatever it is that I really freaking want, man. I wanna be the only role model and the one who be proving that even somebody who come up different in the family has the potential to be somebody who's very much uplifting in whatever it is that he be attempting. I be doing whatever it is that I'm doing, and I'm excelling. Nobody's ever gonna be catching up to me. It's really funny because the lightning is just too emphatic, man. It's made out of silver, and the light is very much congruent, and I'm gonna be reaching it. My sort of wordplay is worthy of being recorded on a high-end quality studio mic. With the stand looking all fancy while it stand there, and I stare while I contemplate how I want to just ripping at that mic and spitting verses and playing around with ideas. No matter what it is that they want me to be on, best believe that I'm living up to it. And I come from a family that is very strong. Yeah, believe me, we really strong. We be combating whatever it is, nigga. It comes in the form of systematic derailment, but it ain't gonna be making any difference because people are betting the fact that I have to come up degrading. It's never even happening. Yeah, man, I be surfacing. I'm coming up, and I know that they probably ain't even gonna be acknowledging the fact that I'm really working. When it comes to the streaming thing, I've been composite and I'm somewhat comprising, high-end qualities that be stipulating what it really means to be somebody who's streaming on YouTube, and the kind of conduct that you have to be following. Yeah, it's not coincidence. Yeah, that's true etiquette. That's what I really be believing. Because as I'm speaking, I'm not even having much views, and I'm not getting that reach that I really be wishing for. Yeah, I bet that Joe Biden is just gonna call me another boy who just be having a mobile device, and I'm really a normie, but nobody even gonna ignore me. Not even Joe Biden and whatever opinion that he holding. Let's go. Shout out J. Cole, shout out J. Cole, shout out J. Cole, shout out the great Jermaine Cole, Mundumzala, J. Cole, Mundumzala, one of the greatest rappers of all time, J. Cole. Always been an inspiration, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm always representing. This is a freestyling thing. It's not even scripted. I know a whole lot of people want me to be on something that's too perfect and to be true. Need I emphasize? Yeah, that's the view. That is your opinion. But based on my own objectivity, how I be seeing it is the fact that a whole lot of people be following a whole lot of stuff that be very generic, and it's not even keeping up with the actual statistic. And that is when it comes to lyricism and rapping and spitting words that are very much comprehensive. That is to say, relating to the whole idea of what rapping really has to be entailing. None of these suckers out here really be possessing the stamina and the willpower. I just keep on going louder, rapping and freestyling. And even if it's just repetitive to you, it has to be something that makes you wanna be bobbing your head and enjoying the shit that I'm bringing, because it's just too divine how I make this thing seem like a device, when in actuality it's just me premising, meaning I'm just saying a whole bunch of words, a bunch of words. Yeah, I am the one who be saying these words, and even if it's a mistake, I just come up so creative upon it. Yeah, nobody ever gonna be up on it the way that I be owning it, because honestly, yeah, I haven't even been feeling any nigga in this rap scene. They be coming up claiming this, claiming that, man. Yeah, I be doing this shit for fun. Yeah, my nigga, even if you wanna be dissing me, I have to be repeating, and I have to be making sure that I'm really filtering whatever it is. It may be very toxic, but when it comes to this body of mine, best believe, like my big cousin, I'm very much antidepressant, meaning I am the automatic driver. I am very much automatic how I be moving, even if it's just pressurizing. Have somebody like Joe Biden criticizing the way that I be rapping. Probably gonna have him thinking that I'm South African, but I have to be copying them and their culture that they created. But you see, the rhetoric is that me and him are black. There's no difference. Let's go. Me and him is black. Me and Joe Biden is black. Joe Biden, if you wanna be saying South African copying, what copying South African, forcing, what, it doesn't make a difference. Time alarm, my father, cause you're old enough to be my father, Joe Biden. I'm from South Africa, shout out to you, shout out to everybody. Yo, I'm just too angry, and I've been contemplating about a whole lot of things. I'm 28 and shit, but I don't even have a girlfriend to be even sharing a whole bunch of things that be depressive. Yeah, I know that I'm somewhat supposed to be comprehending, and it's not even as easy as it's sounding. When I was a teenager, I used to think that this adult shit is gonna be kicking, but I have to be saying it doesn't even make any difference. I feel like, man, how I be really feeling is that when I was a teenager, a young kid, I used to be really living, because I didn't even think about what the fuck I'm really having or possessing or owning as a result of having worked as hard as I'm supposed to. Yeah, man, I never even thought it would really go that far, but I just had to turn 20, and it all dawned on me, the fact that I have to be hardworking and dedicating myself to some sort of purpose. It's really entertaining for entertainment purposes only. I'm not holding any grudges if you have your own criticism about what quality is, and yeah, I be rapping, and I know that I'm very entertaining. If you loving this shit for the art form of it and not for anything that you be wanting to be morphing and unrealistically, superficially booking and checking in on, because it's not even gonna be in this most perfect form. I'm not even trying to go rat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat. Rapping on fast and shit ain't even gonna prove nothing when it comes to all of these bars and how I really stack. Crush your backs, Revinator, after mother haters, the only alligator I be representing, and I be exchanging my energy as a result of supercharging those who really need it. Let's go. Mnumsalo. 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 Revinator. Okay, hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. Let me play a Six Love Trap beat. Six Love Trap beat. Huyang town, huyang fail. For entertainment purposes only, Baba. Shout out to JT Savage Khan one time. Yo, I just thought that I should be me believing, as in playing around with this work thing. I've been just gripping like the tightest of that thing that I don't wanna be explaining or mentioning or reiterating or making yeah, man, the understanding of it quite emphatic. That's not what I mean to be doing, and I'm just playing. I'm just not even trying to be serious about certain things. Believe me, I've been trying to be living life the best way that I be comprehending it to be going. Trust me, man. Yeah, I really wish that I had the time to be explaining to some of my family members that certain things that really happened were not even a matter of coincidence. It was really just something that had to happen, and regardless of how it's really coming up, man, I just be owning it. I be entertaining, and I know to some of y'all that really sound like I ain't doing nothing, but I'm just overly dedicating myself, and I'm showing and I'm exhibiting the fact that I have a whole lot of showmanship to be showcasing, and it's never even gonna be bugging me if I have a couple of people, a few of them leaving. It's never even scratching me, because I'm just turning it back the way that it had to be. I'm flipping it all the way to the bank, and nobody ever even stopping me. Even if you be liking me and unliking it, you have your own choice. Yeah, you best be listening. If you wanna be exiting, get the fuck on my shit, because it's not like I'm really begging. You see, Six Love Trap, Crush your Rex, Refinator, Mundum Sala. Cousin Mundum Sala, anyways, boy, y'all, some of y'all out here is just competition. I go thank God, dog. Some of y'all out here really just wanna be on YouTube and stuff like that. Nah, 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 nah. And some of y'all is really just sour that I'm here on YouTube, and some of y'all is like still scratching and knowing. Trap shit, 6 Love, I'm in the building. Yeah, nobody gonna ever be taking away the flow, because I know what I do, but I just keep it on go. Man, I ain't even gonna be giving in to any yeah, all of this criticism that be coming in from all of y'all really just something that I have to be building up on. Cause even if I be rapping and sounding like I'm way out of my phone, this is a freestyle, and some of y'all really ain't gonna even be comprehending whatever the fuck it really gonna be on, because I ain't never gonna pause. Yeah, you wanna be concluding on this to be false. It's never gonna be working, trust me. When it comes to the freestyling, I have to be doing whatever it is that I really doing, and I'm educating. At the same time, I'm really informative, That's what I be believing. If you have a real problem, then you should go and create your own YouTube channel, and you should start streaming instead of hating on me and being sour. Just practice one thing. Don't be pretending on me like you be liking me. Instead of pretending on me, just get the fuck up out of my shit and stop bothering me, because it's not gonna be helping you. Neither it is. Neither is it gonna be helping me. That's what I mean to be saying. And all of these mistakes that I be doing, all of these mistakes that I be doing, all of these syntax errors that I be making are somewhat indicative of the fact that I'm really braver than some of y'all would ever even never get. You ain't never gonna get. So. Crusher X Revenator, Aftermore, the haters, rapper, songwriter, content creator, one of the best rappers of his time. And the slogan, guys, to the naysayers, I really lose nothing. Some trap six love up in the building with me. Just exercising. We're just exercising. Yeah. I just wanna be exercising. I wanna make myself feel like I'm really alive, like I'm really just rising, like I'm not even gonna be coming down anytime soon. Because I know that there are some enemies, because you see, we are African, we be dealing with a whole bunch of forces, a whole, then a whole lot of things that beside want some baggage that certain people wanna be just passing instead of dealing with by themselves. It's really just horrendous. If you be asking me, it's really pathetic. That's what I really think of it. Some people are even family on top of it, not even to be mentioning. It's really pissing me off, but I have to be very much optimistic about how I get in and how I be reasoning, because you see, your reasoning is very much influencing. Your reasoning is very much influencing your outcome. You see, if you're not aware of a whole lot of things, you will be made to be thinking like you are not even trying to be doing anything in the first place. All your efforts are not even gonna be something that are very much symbolic. And you see, the thing that I'm doing is the exercise, you see, because I'm trying to be pushing it to the limit when it comes to the breaking down of neural connectivity. Because you see, when it comes to the human brain, it's very much synonymous with a whole lot of things that a whole lot of people are not even understanding. And it's really making me sick, you see, because all of this expressing and all of this expression coming from me, becoming from way beyond the universe. And I'm a whole different breed. And even if Joe Biden be detecting and deducting a whole lot of things that are very much erroneous, it's not even gonna be making much of a difference, because I be thinking in my own head that I'm really splendid. Yeah, how I be up doing what I'm really doing. Don't be holding any grudges, you see. This is an exercise for me. This is somewhat some therapy. I really need this. You see, I be rapping to be at the top of my peak. At the top of my peak. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's give ourselves a clap. Let's give ourselves a clap. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. You are mistake something that you're never gonna run. Make sure that you build something on those mistakes that is so depth, to and sort of acquaints itself to. And to an extent, like, just make sure that you don't disregard your mistakes are something that you're supposed to nurture. Your mistake, like, nurture your mistake. If you nurture your mistake, that's when you're likely to become the best of the best. With that being said, if you like this kind of content, do hit that like button. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button, hit that share button. Make sure that you click the notification bell in order to boost the algorithm. And listen, if you want to give me topics to work on, don't be shy. Let's just do it. Go. We. I'm gonna see you when I see you. What's going on though?